It's Valentine's Day.
Or for single people, it's the day after the Grammys.
Let's talk about that. Good morning, Chia Lincoln. It is Monday, February 14th, 2011. That's Valentine's Day 2011. Link.
That's right. Thanks for joining us. Happy V-Day or whatever you want to celebrate, depending on your social status or your singleization status. Mm-hmm. By the way, my first installment of Link's Golden Advice for Single Guys comes out later today. Make sure you watch that.
I'm eagerly anticipating it, Link.
And then, hopefully, I guess a week from now, your first future episode.
I predict that a week from today, the first Future According to Rhett episode will be released on our main YouTube channel.
We want to talk about Valentine's Day's past, reminisce a little bit with you, kind of share our perspective a little bit. But first, let's at least recap the Grammys. I trust that you watched the Grammys.
I watched the Grammys from beginning to end, actually.
Oh, well, I didn't watch the last 40 minutes because I went to bed.
The highlight
I had to be ready for doing this today. Had to be fresh.
Now, I'm not going to say my favorite part yet, but I'm going to say the most interesting part and probably the most distracting part for me was that woman that they went to before they went to commercial every time that had the little HP tablet, which, you know, it worked because it was an advertisement for that tablet. And now I know about the fact that there's some HP tablet. But I'll tell you one thing I know is that it was awkward every time, too.
And it was an iPad.
Okay, it didn't work. When she said...
it was very awkward.
Who rocked? Who did she say rocked? She was like tweeting, so-and-so rocked. Don't you think so? And then... It just everything. Oh, and then she called people by the wrong name. She called them the Avett brothers.
Yeah.
She called the Avett brothers the Avett brothers, and
yeah. I can forgive her for that. But so that wasn't your favorite part. I want to.
That woman was not my favorite part.
Let's just quickly tell our favorite parts and then move on.
Okay.
But we might have the same favorite part, and I don't want to seem like I'm copying you if you go first. We should go at the same time because we haven't discussed what our favorite parts are yet.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna count to 3 and say what our favorite part was.
Yeah.
Was it a performance?
Yeah, it was definitely a performance.
Okay, for me too. See. Okay, I bet it's the same thing. I'm willing to bet a whole bunch of money it's the same thing.
Okay.
So we're both gonna put our hands like this, and we're gonna count to 3.
Now, a lot of people ask about the level of preparation for Good Morning Chia Lincoln. Let me just tell you, there is no preparation for Good Morning Chia Lincoln. We come in every morning and we say, "What do you want to talk about?" And so this morning we were like, well, it's Valentine's Day and it's the day after Grammys. Let's talk about that. And then we turn the camera on and we start talking about it. Okay.
After we say, let's talk about that. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
CeeLo Green.
Oh, different things.
What did you say?
I said Jolene, and you said CeeLo Green, and it sounded like the same thing. Okay, so you like the over-the-top CeeLo Green looking like a peacock with
Muppets,
some wannabe singer who's nothing but an actress.
I'm not talking about Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm talking about the Muppets. It was a Muppet performance at the Grammys.
Yeah, they kept saying, shh.
I love the Muppet drummer.
Okay.
You know?
Enough said.
It's Muppets. And that suit was incredible.
I am an artist. My favorite part of the Grammys was the trio performance, Norah Jones, John Mayer, and that country singer who's married to Nicole Kidman.
Keith Urban.
My wife loves that guy. Mm-hmm. He's hot, she says.
Yep.
Well, he can play the heck out of a guitar. And the three of them sing that Dolly Parton song, Jolene, and it was amazing. It sounded great. I mean, I love the performance. I'm an artist. I'm a purist.
You're also a great guitarist, so I mean, that's why you could really relate to.
If all three of them dressed up like peacocks, or if there were a couple of puppets involved, I'm sure you might would have liked it as well. But, okay, enough said about the Grammys. Let's move on to Valentine's Day.
Okay. My favorite part about Valentine's Day is the Muppet performance from CeeLo Green.
Why can't Valentine's Days be like they were back in grade school, people? Did you do this at your grade school? Let us know in the comments. But, there'd be 20 to 30 kids in the class, and you'd each make a pouch, right? Mm-hmm. And out of construction paper, and you'd decorate it, and you would stick it to the side of your desk. And then there'd be a certain point in the day when you'd go around and you'd pass out those little Valentine's cards that basically, they were just like this. Sent to us by Chicken Little. This one says, a wise old owl said you would be my Valentine.
I remember everything.
This is for you because you look like an owl.
Except the pouch. I don't remember making a pouch.
No, because you would buy like a packet of these, and there would be like 50 of them in there, and they would each, there'd be like five different sayings.
And they would be perforated, and you would rip them up, and you would put your friend's name, or you would get your mom to put your friend's names on all of them, and then I would just take them and give them out, and the ones that I got, I would just throw into my book bag. I don't remember. I had a pouch. It was called my book bag.
You would take it around, and you would put it. It was like a mailbox, and you'd put a Valentine in each person's.
I think you made one of those. I think you had a pouch, and everybody else was just using their book bag. You were like, hold on, well, how did they get that pouch and put it on the side of their desk? It was just their book bag hung up, and you were making like a little pouch.
We were in different classes, and my class did the pouch thing. Your loss. But what you'd buy these, and there'd be 30 cards, but there'd be 5 sayings. So you would have to. I remember picking out the ones that was like the girls that I really thought were cute. I would pick the ones that said like, "You're nice. Will you be my Valentine?" And I'd give them that one, thinking it was special.
You wouldn't give that to the boys.
And then the girls that I didn't care for too much, I would just give her one that was like, "Stay cool. Happy Valentine's Day."
I use no discretion. I use no discretion at all. I would just take the thing, and I would like look at a picture of my class or somehow or some role or something like that, and I would. You're gonna answer the phone for us here on Good Morning Chia Lincoln.
I didn't mean to answer the phone.
And I would just write their names indiscriminately down there. So I probably was telling everyone different things, sending all kinds of mixed messages. But I tell you,
I remember I would get the ones back, and I would interpret them in the same way that I approached giving them. So if a girl that I thought was cute gave me one and it said, "You're nice," I would say, "Oh yes, she thinks I'm nice." She didn't handwrite it. It was just one of the 5 she could have chosen. But
I just took it and put it in the book bag.
Yes. Melissa Catagione thinks that I'm nice.
Okay.
My aunt keeps calling me on my telephone.
Yeah, we're going to have to cut your phone off because this is not working.
It's fine. Don't turn my phone off. You can keep a train of thought.
But, you know, Valentine's Day changed a lot for me in middle school when I got my first girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And it was actually, she was also your first girlfriend.
A year later.
Amber. I think she still lives around here.
No,
but
Leslie was our first girlfriend. Amber was our first kiss.
Oh, yeah, okay.
At different times.
That's a different story. Leslie, but Leslie only went out with me for a month, so I didn't. And it wasn't during the Valentine's Day part of the year, so It was the next year when I was going out with Amber.
Okay,
And I just remembered I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna get her something. And back in these days, the pink ice was where it was at. Pink ice.
Is this something you like go to like Utah and mine or something? Or?
This is just something you get at Walmart.
Ah, that's different.
And it was some kind of special, I don't know.
Cheap.
It was not a precious stone. It was like something that could be made in a factory in Irwin.
Yeah, which is a small town.
You know, it was like some plastic and some red food coloring put into a vise and like pressed down. And some good old boy say, "Look at that. It looks just like a diamond. But it's not a diamond. It's plastic and food coloring.
You know what?
And I'm going to shave it down a little bit."
You know what we could do? We could call it ice.
Pink ice.
Pink ice.
And everybody would love it. And the boys will get this for their girlfriends on Valentine's Day. And that's what we did. And
shout out to Pink Ice and everyone who gave it. Do you know about pink ice? Let us know in the comments.
So, what are you doing to celebrate Valentine's Day, or if you don't have a Valentine, what are you doing to make it through Valentine's Day? You know, Valentine's Day is just a holiday invented by Hallmark anyway. You know, you don't have to celebrate it. It's not a national holiday. Nobody gets off work. It's like this morning, my son said, "Dad, it's Valentine's Day. Are you going to work?" I was like, "Yes, son. I don't stick around and celebrate Valentine's Day with the family. I'm sorry. I'm going into work. It's not a national holiday." So there's no pressure to celebrate it, but we just wanted to talk a little bit about it.
Let's check in with Chia Lincoln.
It looks like he's kind of perked up a little bit for Valentine's Day. And this little thing right here is really, really growing.
All right, people. Tomorrow's Tuesday. You can count on us to be here. Can we count on you?